What's going on? It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome to the mother freaking show. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. Straight up. Now, this story here is crazy, man. Really crazy. And let me break it down. The woman goes by the name of Aretha Rochelle Black. This woman threw her kids off a bridge. One of her kids survived. Her 10-month-old didn't make it. The 5-year-old did. He had to be hospitalized. Now, as we see in our community, there's a lot of these women they have cruelty towards their kids, and killing their kids, or they're cruel to them because sometimes these women have babies by men that are no good, or men that just don't want them no more, and so they don't want the kids. All right. Now, the even crazier part about this is her sisters. Her sisters made all kind of excuses for what she did. They said people were trying to call her a monster. People were trying to paint a picture about her. Her sisters this, her sisters that. And they refused to hold her accountable. They said they tried to get her help many times. They said they felt guilty for not getting custody of the kids, because they know that she refused their help. Now, this is just a woman that didn't want to be held accountable. And they had the nerve to say, we didn't want to hurt her feelings and take the kids away. That's what her sister said. We didn't want to hurt her feelings and take her kids away, but we know something was wrong with her and we couldn't help her. Really? So you let your niece and you let your nephews get treated this way. You let her do all kind of stuff to y'all nephews, and because y'all didn't want to hurt her feelings, you let your nephews suffer. And now one of them are gone because y'all didn't want to hurt. And that's the problem in the black community, no accountability. Other black women, y'all don't hold other black women accountable. You see she's doing something wrong, you see something ain't right, and she doesn't want help because she's evil and she's wicked. And she takes her anger out on the kids. A lot of women do it. A lot of them do it because they mad at the baby daddy. They harm the kid. Like I posted a video last week where mother went live and she was doing all kind of crazy torture to the kids while they were live because she was mad at the baby father. A lot of women do it. That's why you shouldn't have children outside of being with a husband or a man that you don't have long-term goals with. Because after the man is gone, now you're lonely, bitter, and angry. And the kids suffer every time. This happens all the time in the black community. But the unaccountable part is the even sicker part, because her sisters made all kind of excuses for her. And not only did they make excuses for her, they made excuses for themselves on why they didn't remove the children from her. Then they turn around and say something was wrong with her ever since she was a child, and everybody knew it. So you mean to tell me something was wrong with your sister ever since y'all was little, and your mom and dad didn't get her no help? Y'all just sat there for years and let her just do whatever she wanted to do. Okay, no, see, here's what's wrong. This young lady was never held accountable for her entire life. Your mom and dad probably was soft, didn't spank her, didn't correct her, didn't discipline her, didn't put her in timeout, didn't punish her, and then she grew up just wild and out of control. That's why y'all couldn't help her. She didn't want your help. That's why I like that song by J. Cole. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. You can't help everybody. And it's sad. Some people, you just have to watch them destroy themselves. But the family needs to be held accountable for not checking her, for not putting her in line her entire life. Her sisters need to be held accountable for not getting her nephews away from her. So they make excuses for her, makes excuses for themselves, and who suffers in the end? The kids. I'm your boy Zillionaire. Our community have the most unaccountable women on planet Earth. They make excuses for the most horrendous things that they do. And it's messed up, man. It really is. Put your thoughts in the comments. I'm out of here.